Hello everyone, Rurikhan here, and today I'm bringing you a new episode of New Game Plus. Today we're going to be taking a look at Ragnarok Odyssey. This is mostly due to a community request. A couple of you guys have asked me to take a look at this, to basically report back on this game, because I told you guys that I had gotten it. I've had it imported from Canada, and I've been playing a little bit of it. So you guys asked me your opinion, because apparently the game is going to be coming out soon in Europe. Either in Europe, or I don't know exactly where it's coming out, but according to the channel, the YouTube channel PS VITA, which is supposedly some kind of an official PlayStation Vita channel, was announcing that this game was going to be coming out on the 20th of February. I'm not exactly sure if it means it's coming out in Europe or wherever, but I had it imported a while ago, so I just thought, whatever, you guys want to see what this game's all about? I'll show you what this game is about. Let's see, this one is to kill about 50 orcs. That should give me plenty of time to talk about this game. There's several classes in this game, and for this particular mission I'm going to be playing Hammersmith, and I'll be doing commentary on the game itself as we go through it. Just wanted you guys to know that basically I'm going to be playing a Hammersmith. So, what is the game all about? A lot of people have been comparing this game to Monster Hunter, since it has several similar mechanics, as you guys saw. Basically, we were over there at the counter and we picked up a quest, and now I will be killing a whole bunch of things. Now, me personally, I like to kill everything, because that way you get more materials and stuff like that, and materials will let you do things like upgrade your armor and upgrade your axe and craft different hats and whatnot. Now, as far as I can tell in this game, hats are mostly just a they're mostly just more of what do you call it? Damn it, I'm missing the word now. I can't believe it. Sometimes I just have like mind farts and I forget about words. Aesthetic. Hats are mostly an aesthetic type of thing, not really something that affects your stats as much, at least as far as I can tell. As you can see, the Hammersmith class, I get this big hammer, and it just kind of speaks to me quite a bit as opposed to the other classes. Now, I was thinking about making a cleric, and the cleric in this game is more of a spell caster type dude who does all these spell casting things. And the reason I wanted a cleric is because it's the only class with a shield, and you guys know me and shields have a history. I just love grabbing shields and doing shield slams, but at the lack of that, there will be hammers, and hammers will have to make do. And as you can see, I'm doing quite a couple of special attacks here with the hammer. Now, one of the main complaints that I've noticed in a lot of reviews that people were saying about this game is that this game has a lot of repetition. And I'll have to say, I agree. There is a little bit of repetition in the game. Well, not a little bit. There's a lot of repetition in the game, as several reviewers have stated. But to be completely honest, those reviewers were also saying stuff about Monster Hunter, like Monster Hunter has no repetition. Well, I'm sorry, but in order for me to craft a Rathalos armor, it took me like hunting the same quest like, I don't know, 10, 20 times. So there's quite a bit of repetition on Monster Hunter as well. Now, I'm not saying this is a bad thing. I mean, personally, I don't like grinding all that much. And you guys know that I don't like grinding, but I mean, games that aren't in this style, they kind of, I mean, this is a Japanese game, let's be honest. So is Monster Hunter. These are two games that will require a certain bit of grinding, regardless of how you look at it. There's no escaping the fact that these games have grinding included in them. Now, is it too much to grind? Well, so far, to be completely honest, I can't complain because, I mean, I don't play this game like 24/7. I don't play any game 24/7, to be completely honest. I alternate quite a bit. I play this, then I play Uncharted, then I play something else. So it's like, is the game like is the grinding unbearable? I wouldn't say that. I mean, there's some grinding, like I had to do the same quest, I don't know, I think I've done it like 5 times in order to craft the helmet that I have, because I had to get a specific item that's called Jubilee, whatever the hell that is. But I had to get a Jubilee, and there was only one quest that I knew the mobs from that quest dropped Jubilees, so I went on ahead and farmed that quest for a bit so that I could craft this nifty looking helmet so that you guys could see my character looking all dwarvish and stuff with this kind of Viking looking helmet, really. How are the game mechanics? To me, the game feels pretty solid. If you really want to compare it to Monster Hunter, which is what a lot of people have done, so there's really no running away from that comparison. A lot of people were just like, oh, this game is just a Monster Hunter ripoff, trying to make a buck. I don't necessarily agree with that. Because, I mean, here's the thing. I used to think the same thing about Darksiders 1 and God of War. I used to think that Darksiders was just a ripoff of God of War, and it was totally not the case. Just like in here, I don't feel that it is the case that this is just a ripoff of Monster Hunter. The game has its own art style, which is very, very different from the art style of Monster Hunter, as you guys can tell. Anyone that has ever played Monster Hunter, this is extremely different. It is also a lot more over-the-top and arcadey, as opposed to the Monster Hunter playstyle. And the one comparison that I would make is, like, let's say Monster Hunter is, let's talk in shooters terms, because shooters terms is something that a lot of people basically know. Let's say that Battlefield 3 is Monster Hunter, right? Battlefield 3, because it's more like a simulation, it's trying to be more realistic, and that is kind of what Monster Hunter is trying to do. You guys might be, what are you talking about? Monster Hunter realistic, really? Yes, really, because when you're hunting stuff in Monster Hunter, you have to actually take your time preparing the hunt. You have to equip weapons that will damage the monster more effectively. You have to take food for your hunt. You have to eat before you hunt. You have to eat while you hunt. You also have to heal yourself. You have to study the patterns of the monsters. The monsters will run away. You have to mark the monsters to make sure that you can get them once they run away. They also will have different states, like you will injure the monster. Once you injure him, he will run away and stuff like that. So that is one of the things that is more typical to Monster Hunter. So like I was saying, if Monster Hunter is Battlefield 3, in that case, I would say that this game right here, Ragnarok Odyssey, is Call of Duty. Why? Because it's more arcadey, it's more accessible, it's more just get in there, kill a couple of things, and get out. You know, it's not... It's two different experiences, is the only way I can really say it. Now, which one would I personally prefer to play more if I would have to choose between the two? I'll have to be completely honest and say that I prefer to play Monster Hunter. But the thing is, I mean, it's good to have variety. It's good to have different things to play so that it's like, oh, I'm kind of bored of Monster Hunter right now. I might want to play this, or I don't feel like playing Monster Hunter today, but I might feel like playing this. You know, it's one of those things. Like, for instance, I love Dark Souls. I think Dark Souls is probably, not probably, to me, it is the best game that was ever made. Does that mean that Dark Souls is the only thing that I can play forever? No, it really doesn't. It just means that Dark Souls is the game that I like the most, but I still like playing other games like Monster Hunter, like Ragnarok Odyssey, like Devil May Cry. I like playing other things. I also like playing League of Legends, you know? I mean, it's good having variety in the gaming scene. It really is. And it's like, if you like what you're watching on screen right now, which is basically just me beating the crap out of a couple of orcs, you might be wondering, oh, but is that all that the game is about? No, there's more. There's also big bosses like the one you saw in the intro. Now, I haven't really gotten to those points yet. I'm just kind of, you know, still in the initial stages of the game, and I don't really remember which side I came from, so I really don't know which side I should be going to, but let's go over here. Also, the game has a couple of touch controls. It's very easy to use. As you can see, just touch there, drink a potion. I'm going to touch here, drink this potion over here. It's going to increase my hit points. It's like a buff potion, so to speak. And there's a couple of more abilities. But again, this game is not so much like Monster Hunter, because Monster Hunter is about hunting. This game is more about just beating the crap out of stuff. It's like, look, we need you to kill this thing. Go ahead and kill it. It doesn't really feel like a hunt, because usually when you're fighting a boss, you know, this box will form around the place that you are. Either you're fighting a boss or you're fighting a group of monsters or whatever. Usually you will get locked inside an area, and it's one of those things that's like, oh, kill everything and then you can proceed type of deal. But even then, there's a lot of different movements that you can do. As you can see, I'm just doing several attacks here, and I can tell you guys, there's basically two types of attacks in this game. There is the smash your button as much as possible speedy attack, which is what I'm doing right now. And then there's other kinds of attacks which are heavier attacks, like for instance this. This is a heavier attack. And the good thing about this that I personally like is the fact that you can charge this attack up and get different results. Like for instance, you can charge it once, drop it down, this is what you get. But then you can charge it one more time, wait, bling, one time, and you do this. This is one of my favorite attacks. It's a very, very good attack. And you can charge it twice, 1, 2, and then you get this attack, which is also pretty nice and pretty cool. And I really like the fact that the hammer spins around and whatnot. It's a very devastating hammer, so to speak. And I think I might have lost myself a little bit here. I wonder how many orcs I'm missing. So I came from up there, so probably I should go back here, because, I mean, I get lost a little bit because you don't have a full view of the map, so sometimes you will get lost, and sometimes it does get a little bit frustrating to figure out exactly where you're supposed to be going. So I think that first I went up, and now I need to go this way. But again, I'm not 100% sure. Let me just check here. Yeah, this seems like the right place to go. So let's go into this friendly looking cave. Doesn't this cave just look friendly? Oh, look at that. A whole bunch of orcs. I'm gonna beat the crap out of all of you. See, I love drilling people, and this is one of my favorite weapons in this game, without question. I've tried playing the cleric, and I've done a little bit of the archer. And even though they're cool and whatnot for their own style, I mean, for me, it's really all about that hammer time. You guys know how it is. So as you can see in this particular area right here, I'm actually limited to this space in the map. You see that barrier over there. Several times when you're actually encountering bosses and whatnot, you will see that barrier pop up. As you can see, I also love doing this. But it's like I'm telling you guys, this, in my opinion, is not a bad game. And several people actually were saying that this game was terrible when I was considering purchasing it, because I saw a lot of reviews for it, and several people were just flat out saying the game's terrible, it's not fun, and I don't agree. I mean, I guess to each his own, but I think that a lot of people were being way too negative about this game. Is it a masterpiece? No, it's not a masterpiece, but it's still a good game. It's a game where you just beat the crap out of stuff, and then you craft things that allow you to do more damage, that allow you to combine things in different ways so that you get different stats and whatnot. And I'm getting really low on potions. I'll have to buy some more potions before we head out into the next quest. I started doing my little special attack here a little bit soon. Oops. Sorry, you were going to beat me up, so I had to drill some sense into you. So yeah, there's Oh, looks like I just got another trophy. The thing about my trophies also is that my trophies show up in Japanese on my PSN profile, which is really weird since I imported it from Canada, but I guess they got some kind of Asian version over there, and that's why I got it like this. So there, we cleared the quest. We killed the 50 orcs. A lot of quests are about killing stuff. Other quests are also about collecting materials and whatnot. It's very, very similar to Monster Hunter in that regard, the way that quests work and whatnot. As you can see, there's also a timer here on top. You usually get 30 minutes for every quest. I've been in a couple of quests where I had only 15 minutes. I don't remember why, but I think it was just a fast gathering quest or whatnot. Also, something very convenient. You don't have to select the items one by one and send them to your inventory. You can just select them all and send everything into your in-game stash. So it has a lot of convenience to it. But let me show you a couple of more of the gaming mechanics. So you just saw what a basic quest looks like, right? So how does stuff works in order to customize your character? So for starters, I can't really change my armor at this point yet, but I can dye it in different colors. But I believe that further up in the game you'll be able to change the way your armor looks as well. But something that is most important in this game is that the armor is mostly, once again, aesthetics. What really matters are these cards that you got here, which give you several different bonuses. Like for instance, let me see, this card over here called the Marine card will give you HP level up and defense level up. So basically it raises your maximum hit points and your defense. And there's actually that is a really good card. I really need to put that in my equipment, so I guess I could do that now and show you guys how to do it. So you see the ones with the E's are the cards that I have equipped. So if I unequip them, I can equip other cards. You can see your maximum equipment thing over here. As many cards as you can equip. You can then also trade cards with other players and whatnot, and you can also buy new cards and mix and match according to what you want. And as you can see, each card has its own different thing. Like for instance, this Cuppy card increases resistance to nervous and lowers resistance to knockback, launch, and stun. So it's like some cards also come with negative stats on them. Which one was the other? Yeah, this was the one I was looking at, Marin card. I also like Lazy Baby a lot. Lazy Baby, what it does is it increases your resistance to minor stagger and boosts natural hit point recovery. And I really like the natural hit point recovery thing because a lot of times I take some damage and I'd rather not use a potion. Let's see, there's also crit. Oh, I actually have 2 Lazy Babies. I'm gonna use 2 Lazy Babies. Lazy Baby. Treasure Hunter is very good because it improves your drop rate. Crit power up. What else am I gonna get in this build? We already have a Lazy Baby. HP level up. Moy Dash. I don't remember what this one does. Increases step distance, but also increases the AP usage. So this will make me move faster, I guess. Once again, I'm not the best player to really criticize or not this game. I just happen to like this game, and I feel that a lot of people give it a lot of trash. I'm actually going to go with another Treasure Hunter card. And what else can I get? AP up, defense up, attack up. Yeah, I'll take attack up. There, and our suit is full on gems. So let's look at these things over here. So this is the quest chick. This chick gives you quests to do. Besides the chapter quest, there's also extra quests every now and then that you'll get, and you just basically it's the same thing as 3-star quests, 5-star quests in Monster Hunter. Then this chick over here sells you potions, which is something that I actually need to buy. So each potion does different things. Personally, the ones I really want to get right now are these. Yeah, give me 9 of these. Green potions are a light heal, and I've equipped them to that section of the screen. Okay, thank you very much. And then this chick over here manages the cards, where you can buy new cards, trade cards that do different things, just like the other cards that you guys saw. And the cards is really what determines your play style. It's the one thing that really changes up your stats, because I mean, armors and whatnot are mostly aesthetics. So let's go over here. And this is like the town area where you can actually go in and you can talk to characters and learn more about the lore if that's something you're interested in. Now, me personally, I don't really care that much about lore in these games, to be honest. I just want to fight big things and destroy them. So one thing that you can do to your weapons is refine them to increase the damage they do. My main weapon right now is this Year Warhammer. In order for me to upgrade it, I need to get this thing right here, Blue Beaks. I already have everything else like Fracon or Claw. So as you can see, it's very similar mechanics to Monster Hunter, but once again, in my opinion, it's not. I mean, I know that I'm saying that there's a lot of ideas that are being brought over from Monster Hunter over here, but I think that this game really is not that much of a copy, so to speak, as it tries to do its own thing. Because as you guys could see, the fighting style is a lot more arcadey than Monster Hunter, at least in my opinion. So in this place over here, you can customize your armors, you can expand them, and you can, now personally, I can also change professions. So the game actually gets to a point where you can switch between your professions. So even if you start as a hammersmith, you can then become a sword warrior, an assassin, a mage, a cleric, or a hunter. The hunter is the guy with the bow. I'm actually going to be playing a little bit of hunter for you guys as well, but I'm mostly focusing all my efforts in expanding my hammersmithing stuff, because that is really my main class. And from then on, I will try fooling around with the other classes a little bit more. Like I told you, this chick will also allow you to dye your armors in different colors. So for instance, let's say I want to dye my hammersmithing thing, choose a color, and you can press triangle to get a preview. So this is what my hammersmithing thing looks like right now. No, actually, this is the way it looks like right now. It's red. I can paint it yellow. I can also paint it black. I actually wish I picked black, because the red they have is a little bit too bright for my taste. So I wish I had picked black at the start, because this actually costs money. This costs like 1,500 zenny, and I don't want to spend it on cosmetic items yet. So apart from armor, you can also change your hat, and you can get new hats. Let me show you a selection of hats that you can buy. Okay, so you can get these glasses over here, which is actually something I had at the start, because it was the only thing I could really craft. But you can also get this, which is some kind of a knight-looking helmet. You can get these goggles, because like I said, this is just mostly aesthetics. You can get a mage hat. You can get a cleric hat, you can get a nice little ribbon if you're playing a female character, I guess. Or if you want to play a male character with a ribbon like that, you can also get one of these dudes on your head, if that's something you like. You can get some elven ears. And you can also get a paper bag if you're a kinky individual. You can get a helmet like mine, which I really like, and you can get a teddy bear on your head. Again, it's one of those Japanese things that people like having. Oh, it's so cute having a little teddy bear on my face and blah, 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 blah. And then you can also dye this stuff. Like, for instance, let's say I want to dye my orcish helm. Choose a color once again, and as you can see, it starts out as red. I can then dye. Oh, this is interesting. I thought it would just replace the red sections. It actually paints the horns as well. Oh, I like it. I like it. I might have to do a couple of changes here. You can also get it pink and yellow. Interesting color combinations they have here. But yeah, you can change this as well. You can also change your character around. There's like a hairdresser guy that will change your hair and whatnot. Where is he? Yeah, he's over here. This dude.
Hey!
This dude over here is a hairdresser. He will allow you to do a full makeover on your character. You can buy different hairstyles. You can also preview them. You probably want to take out your helmet before you try these on, whatever. But as you can see, it is changing the different hairstyles. You can also change the way your face looks. You can customize everything here. I think it probably costs something to do it as well. But you can recustomize all of your character. And if you go over here, this is like the guild hall. So basically through here you can do online missions. This is a co-op game. I was able to do a couple of co-op missions already, but I haven't dabbled too much in that because I really want to do co-op missions with friends and not necessarily with complete strangers, because it's always more fun when you play with friends, in my opinion. And this is the blacksmith, the guy that I came over here, that he upgrades your weapons and whatnot. So this is the type of stuff you can expect. And then if you go into your room, you have this dude over here that lets you download stuff from near in case people send you items. I didn't get any items because nobody actually owns this game near me, so it doesn't really matter. You can also get DLC. There's no DLC yet. And you can change your character's name, but I believe you can only do that once. You also have a record player somewhere in here. Yeah, this lets you fool around, listen to different records in the game. This thing allows you to change your character just like the box near the questing area. And this thing allows you to actually change your class, which we will do here, just for me to show you a different playstyle. I'm going to fool around with a hunter for a little bit. You've changed jobs to a hunter. Of course, the helmet is more made for my warrior, so if I was to actually dedicate myself to becoming a hunter, I would probably buy a different helmet, because you do want to fool around with the aesthetics and make your character look kind of cool, in my opinion, anyways. Let's do a Chapter 1 quest, simply because, I mean, my weapons for the hunter are not as powerful as the weapons that I have for my other dude, for my, what's it called, my hammersmith. So let's do a quest in Ifing River also to show you a different location. Good luck and be careful. And here we go. You can also repeat quests infinitely, as many times as you'd like, to gather materials or for whatever other reason you want to repeat quests. And this is how the hunter plays out. You basically shoot stuff. There's a lock-on system, but I'm not a huge fan of the lock-on system, as I told you guys. Although for the bow user, it's probably better. Again, I'm not that good with the bow, and the playstyle does change a little bit depending on what character you're playing. Wow, this dude is really resilient to arrows. You can also do different attacks with the bow, just like you can do it with the hammer. There's different types of attacks, different combos, as you can see here. And the bow is also a lot of fun. I actually do enjoy, like for instance, I just did a 32 combo. It must have been one of the biggest combos I've made so far. So the bow is also a lot of fun. I'm not exactly sure if combos actually give you some kind of a bonus. Like I told you guys, I might not be the best person to play this game because I haven't played it like super power game like. Let me show you the lock-on system. As you can see, you can also lock on like so. You just press L1 for a little bit, then it will actually lock on the monsters for you. Like this. Then you can shoot the crap out of them. You also have the heavy attacks that you can charge, just like the other one, and depending on how many times you charge them, you will actually get different attacks. This attack is actually a lot of fun when you see the arrows popping down and you see your combo meter grow, especially if there's a ton of monsters around. Really, really cool stuff. Let's see if I can actually get one of those attacks off over here from these dudes. Enjoy that, good sir. You like that stuff, huh? You like it? You love it. Of course, I'm gonna get my ass kicked because I have absolutely no practice with a bow. I'm just trying to do a couple of lift-off attacks, but these dudes behind me are making it very, very hard. And they're being very, very persistent about it. There you go. How do you like them apples, huh, good sir? Enjoy that. Like I said, a lot of special attacks, a lot of flair, and it's very, very arcadey. Wow, I don't know exactly what I'm supposed to do in this quest because I didn't pay much attention, but I think I just have to kill a couple of these dudes. Dude, die. Just die. Accept your demise, good sir. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, I threw this guy in the air and forgot to jump alongside him. Oops. Sometimes I'll do random attacks with the bow because, once again, it is not a weapon that I have a lot of practice with. You also want to always destroy barrels and whatnot. That's something you should have learned a long time ago from Diablo 2. Whenever you see a barrel, make sure you shoot it dead. And let's keep going through here. I don't know if I'm supposed to go down or up. Oh, droopling, droop things, droops, whatever these guys are called. Okay. What if I throw you guys up there, huh? Just shoot the crap out of you, huh? Keep you in the air, keep you in the air, bro. I really do like the bowman. The bowman's probably going to be my secondary class for whenever I feel like kiting a monster or something. If I get to a quest that's too hard, I can just kite stuff away. I do need a little bit more practice on the bow without lock-on because, again, I don't like using the lock-on system that much. I'm just not a fan. It's amazing because in Dark Souls, lock-on is something that I really like, whereas in this game, I don't like it that much. I don't know why. I think it's mostly due to freedom of movement because I feel that I need more freedom of movement in this game than I do in Dark Souls. There's also a dodge ability, as you can see there. It's kind of awkward to play the way that I'm recording my Vita right now. I might put a link in the description so that you guys can see my Vita recording setup, and you guys will understand why it is so hard to record on the Vita. I need to move back a little bit. There you go. How about I shoot the crap out of you, huh? How do you like them apples? Look at this guy shooting a bow like a machine gun. That's what I'm talking about. We should be heading over here. Wow, we're actually taking quite the beating here because, once again, I'm not used to playing with a bow, but it is a lot of fun. And there's also a mage type class, which I'm not exactly sure how it works. I guess he uses staffs because I've picked up a couple of staffs. Pretty much I've kept all of the best weapons of each class that I've picked up so far, so that eventually I'll try out all the classes. Enjoy that. Oh man, that attack is so awesome. Holy crap. I've gotten some kind of a buff apparently, because my dude's all shiny and stuff. Let's drink a potion here. Wow, these guys are kicking my ass. Well, they do take a while to die, don't they? And once again, I've gotten KO'd twice. You can only get KO'd 3 times. I might actually fail this quest simply because I'm playing as a bowman and I'm not very good at it. But as you can see, several special attacks, several options of stuff that you can do and play around with if you really devote yourself to figuring it out. I mean, you guys probably noticed that when I was playing the hammer dude, I was playing a lot better. And on top of it, there's also the fact that it is very, very awkward to play when you're recording the Vita. I know that I'm crying a lot about this, but Sony really needs to do something about it. They really do. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Well, we got a couple of mushrooms. Gonna beat up these mushrooms like nobody's business. And again, I mean, the whole thing really boils down to, do you enjoy what you're watching on screen? If you do, then I would totally recommend it, because I mean, I definitely don't regret having purchased it. It is a very good game. It has provided me several hours of fun so far, and I believe that it has a lot more hours of fun to provide still. But it's one of those things, just don't come to the game and expect to... How should I put this? Don't expect this to be as a lot of people claim, the Monster Hunter of the PlayStation Vita, because it really isn't. It's its own game. It's a different game. And even though it has several similarities and it takes a lot of inspiration from Monster Hunter, it is still, in my opinion, its own game. And that is what you have to keep in mind if you are interested in purchasing it. It's like, do I want to play this game knowing that it is not the famed Monster Hunter that a lot of people are talking about? It's just not. And it looks like we've actually cleared the quest and I didn't die. Good stuff. So to end this, I'm going to switch back to Hammersmith, and I'm going to try showing you guys a boss fight of the biggest boss that I have fought so far. 3 seconds to fortress. So this is going to teleport me back to the fortress. Let's just store all the items we've picked up. Thank you very much. These items are used to expand your card slots in your gear, as well as improve your weapons. That's what those items are used for. As well as craft hats, if you're into that kind of thing. But let's go on ahead, go to our room here in the city, and switch professions. Back to Hammersmith, because Hammersmiths just kick ass. They just kick massive ass. I'm not even sure if I properly spec'd the suit on the hunter, but whatever. And let's go to the boss. Now, once again, just keep in mind that I am playing while recording, and it is not going to be very comfortable for me to do this particular quest But here is a boss fight for you guys so that you guys can watch it. This is just the first one. According to what I've seen online, there's a lot bigger bosses that you have to jump several times over. I'm not even sure how you get to do that. I think there's actually going to be cards that will improve your jumping ability. That will allow you to leap higher and double jump and whatnot. But this right here is the Orc King. So I'm going to try and beat the crap out of him. But please don't be too harsh to me if I fail, because it is so uncomfortable playing while recording the VITA. It's just very, very uncomfortable. I could have dodged that. You can dodge that like this. Oh my god! Screw you, Orc King. Just screw you, my friend. What the hell is he charging up? He's doing some kind of crazy dance. He's doing the crazy dance. Okay, you want some of this? You want some of this? Eat my hammer. Okay, fine. Okay, I'm actually going to try and use a special power-up that you can get if you pick up a couple of things. And I know for a fact that these boxes give you the stuff. Oh, that box did not give it to me. Damn it. I'm also looking at the viewfinder here, trying to make sure that it is still looking good. Okay, it doesn't look like we're going to be picking up anything else. Let's just beat this fool. Beat this fool. Oof, god damn it. You, good sir, are very, very annoying. So I am going to come up here, all up in your face, and just beat the crap out of you. Yes, you can jump and stay up in the air for quite an extended period of time doing combos and whatnot. Oh, did I smash your face? I'm sorry. No, wait, actually, I'm not. I'm gonna beat your face even more. And as you can see, there's, damn it, I could have dodged that. There's a red bar next to my health, like right over here. And it is slowly filling up as I chain combos together. No, 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 come over here. Oh, this is bad. This is so bad, no. Okay, it's okay. The bar is filled up, and that is going to allow me to actually get some really decent... Oh, damn it. Okay, let's do this. Kamikaze mode. I don't really remember what the name they call this, but there, enjoy that. Looks like I beat the crap out of his breastplate. Oh, damn it. And he knocked me out. Because what happens when you activate that mode is that you actually lose some health. But you also gain life leech. You temporarily start losing health and gain life leech. For the Orc King, the best strategy that I've seen so far is just jump up and hit him in the head. Just hit that head of his. Oh, sweet. You got knocked out? You got knocked the fuck out! So enjoy this. Oh, man, that was sweet. You guys gotta admit, that was pretty sweet looking. Oh, he knocked me down. No! Damn you, Orc King! I will beat your face! Oh, man. No good. No good. Oh, I'm actually full again. Oh, yeah! There's the beatdown on the Orc King. I'm sorry, you wanted to mess with me, good sir? Did you want it to mess with the Khan? Yeah, I didn't think so. Now, I saw a box over here, so there's probably a couple of more items that I could get before I go back to the city. Where the hell was the... Ah, there it is. No, my character's tired. He cannot run. There we go. Can I dance on his corpse? No, he's gone, but I'll dance anyways. Oh, damn it, I didn't dance. That's terrible of me. Send everything to the closet. Thank you very much. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, this is Ragnarok Odyssey. Once again, I guess the main message is it's not a Monster Hunter game, in my opinion. I mean, it's a Monster Hunter inspired game, but it is very, very different when it comes to its play mechanics. So just see it as its own game, and if it seems like it's something you will like, then get it. I wholeheartedly recommend it. If this footage looked like something you're interested in, get it. It's a lot of fun to play. I love playing it, and I intend to eventually finish it slowly at my own pace, because I just like playing this, and then I play Monster Hunter, then I come back to this. I enjoy both games, so that's really all I can say about it. Thank you very much for watching. As usual, leave me your comment, feedback in the comment section below, and I will see you guys in the next one.